Have you ever had the experience of something showing up repeatedly and wondering if it was trying to tell you something? Well, that has been a lot of my life the past 2 decades. I have seen more signs than I can count, and I have seen them in every type of way possible, through every kind of thing that you could imagine. But it was something that I had to learn. It was something that I had to become aware of. And as I did, I began to realize the beautiful, expansive language that the universe was having with me. I called them conversations with the universe. And I began to explore not only the numbers that were showing up for me repeatedly, which happened to be 11, 111, and 1111 at the time, but I started wondering, how many other ways does life actually speak to me? And if life is speaking to me, why is it speaking to me? And what is it pointing me to? Now, I was someone that didn't always trust my gut. I was someone that didn't understand that concept when other people talked about it. And I always wanted to really trust my intuition, but because of early childhood experiences like we all have, that gets blurry. We start to trust the outside, other people, instead of ourselves. Our trust kind of becomes this fragile thing as we try to become like the world around us. That's the human condition. Every single one of us has gone through that. Every single one of us has kind of fallen asleep in that way. And that is part of the reason that signs show up. They come to wake us up, to point us in a new direction, to provide a pathway, a turning point, or to be a divine guidepost, because there's something in our heart and our soul that is longing to return to the truth of who we are. And that is what this new book that is releasing on March the 10th talks about. Signs, Sacred Encounters with Pathways, Turning Points, and Divine Guideposts. It's a beautiful new book that has 3 different sections. And the first section goes into a lot of the foundational pieces about signs and all the ways they show up and why they show up, and even some of the things that we call bad omens or signs and what those actually mean. It's a way to reframe the mind, to create a new outlook and a new lens from which to see life. And I trust you, you will never look at life the same way. The second section is filled with stories from amazing storytellers and their own encounters with different signs. So you're going to definitely tap into different ways that signs show up, and you're going to also connect to ways in your life that perhaps similar signs have appeared. And the third section deepens your own practice with signs, and it helps you develop the very things that you may have lost sight of, such as your intuition, your gut feeling, your heart sense, your trust. So I invite you to explore and enjoy the book. I hope you'll get your copy, and I hope you'll reach out to me and tell me about your signs. SIMRAN. In love, of love, with love, and as love. Be well.